Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome. Let me adjust my camera right quick. I'm always having problems with this thing. This particular recording, I actually got it from my idea that on a recording I did last on Sunday with my wife Shannon. Uh, and this one is called "Divorce the Narcissist and Their Family." It's a reason behind it. So, divorce the. If you've seen the video, you'll know what I'm talking about on the recording we did on Sunday night. But divorce the narcissist and their family. Why do I say that? I think too many times that we go through divorce and just a regular divorce is already hard. When you have kids involved, you're going through divorce, you're trying to find a place to live. Maybe you move into a new town, things like that. But then you have those family members, and I'll go a little bit further. You have those friends that were brought into the relationship while you was married to the narcissist. So my thing is, when you divorce the narcissist, you should also 9 times out of 10 divorce the family members and the friends that came with the relationship, because what you don't want the friends going back telling the narcissist things about you, and you also don't want the friend or the family member telling you things about the narcissist. I mean, what does it benefit you for let me get this together. Okay, what does it benefit you to have a friend or a family member that you really not really cool with? You only was cool with them because you was married to the narcissist or dating the narcissist. I know it's called divorce the narcissist, but you can divorce the narcissist even though you're not married to him. You get what I'm saying? So you still can, do it either way. But what I'm saying is, what does it benefit you to have a friend or a family member keep talking to you, and you trying to get out of a situation? You don't want to hear about the narcissist. You don't want to hear about their new job. You sure don't want to hear about their new spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, or however you want to say it, that they dating or about to get married to. So I think a lot of times family think they trying to help you, and friends think they helping you by telling you things, whether good or bad, about the narcissist. But we should not want to hear any stories about the narcissist. Remember, we're going through our healing process. We probably hurting when we first left. You're in that hurting stage, so you sure don't want to hear anything about them. And then some of us, when you in that hurt stage, some of these things that they tell you, it'll hurt you, then I have you going back to them, and that's really what we don't want. You talk to God and he tells you to move, you need to heed the warning of what he's telling you and go ahead and move, because there's no need in staying in a situation that is not going to benefit you or your children when children are involved, especially when you've been abused. When I say abused, I'm talking about physically more right here, but you've been physically abused and your kids are seeing these things, and you realize this person that you're with, they don't love you like they said, in the when I did your vow exchange and things like that. So you have to realize that these people, they do these things, to get under your skin. They do it because that's all they know how to do. That's the way they was taught. Like we discussed before, they was raised by a narcissist in some cases. So when they're raised by narcissists and they take on that narcissist, those narcissist traits, you can't sit back and beat yourself up over it. I think a lot of times we beat ourselves up over it, wondering, why, how did we get here? How did we end up with the divorce? Trust me, I had to do it too. You're going through the process and you're like, man, how did I end up here? But there's some red flags and things like that you probably ignored. So you have to realize that we human, so we make mistakes. So ignoring some of the red flags, it might be due because of the love, or it might be due to it's not that serious, some of the things that you're saying. But if you add up everything, you'll see that probably some of the red flags you ignored probably was the downfall of the relationship and everything. But going back to the family and the friends, you have to realize that these people, they mean you nothing good sometimes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say all family and friends from that relationship are evil. That's not what I'm saying. But if you don't want to be the person that's always constantly hearing about what the narcissist is doing, and what trip they're going on, the car they just bought, the house they just bought, the new job they just got. Oh man, you should see him. He dating a bunch of women. What is that going to do to your psyche? What is it actually going to do to your heart? You're already, pulling on heartstrings already, and already, depressed and probably angry at the situation. And most of all, you probably sad, during this whole situation. So you have to realize that, you hearing these things isn't going to help you. It's going to do more hurt than help. It's a different H. So it's gonna be doing more hurting to you than actually helping you. So I want to make this video. It's not a long video, but I just wanted to put something out there that and let people know it's okay when you divorce the narcissist. It's okay to divorce the person that's done you wrong, divorce their entire family, and divorce the friends that came into their relationship with it. Because my thing is, you know what? You I have no time for the negativity in my life anyway already. So you running over here telling me things that they doing, I might take that as a negative, thing, depending on what you're telling me. So to avoid that, I'll just go ahead when I block the narcissist number and we no longer have contact. I just need to go ahead and just keep blocking, to stay in my phone and keep going through the blocks. You know what I'm saying? Uh Same thing with the they your friends on Facebook or anything like that. You just go ahead and block them all on Facebook and Instagram and all your social media that you don't want to. Cause what happens is too, some of these people on social media, what they'll do, and they're not doing it on purpose, but they'll share a picture, of your ex, with them, and then they probably got the new spouse, not thinking that you're going to see that. And then some of them, let's be honest, they don't care if you do see it. So that's why I always say stay off their social media. But if you block them, you won't be able to see a lot of that stuff too. Let's get into the first Bible verse. It's actually Deuteronomy 31:6. Deuteronomy 31:6. This is be strong and courageous, especially during this time of divorce when you're divorcing the North clan. That's what we're gonna call you, divorcing the whole North clan. So be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. The them that we're talking about, I know in the Bible they're talking about just people just doing evil things to you, but it's the same thing that I'm talking about too. So do not be afraid or terrified because of them. So the things that they're doing, some of them are doing it out of spite. They're doing it to get under your skin. They're doing it to get a reaction out of you. Don't be afraid of these people. For the Lord your God goes with you. Know that God is with you 24/7. He's with you when you're in this battle and you're fighting. You're fighting off, the narcissist. He's bringing his flying monkeys and he's bringing the enablers, which are family members and friends. And I'm saying he could be he, or as we know, it could be a she also. So you got a covert narcissist. Usually, that's mostly women from what I'm seeing. But you have them, kind of around doing things. So let me finish this Bible verse. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So let's remember that when you're in this situation and you're going through the divorce. Remember, so you didn't file for divorce. You didn't build up the courage to say, I'm leaving. I'm tired of the physical abuse. I'm tired of the mental abuse. I'm tired of the cursing. I'm tired of the cheating. You're just tired. You just fed up, and basically enough is enough. So when you're in that situation, you done made that, you didn't got that far. You making a decision to go to an attorney, file for your divorce. So you didn't get all the way there. Now, once you file for divorce, y'all signed the paper and y'all done worked out, custody if you have kids or material things like houses and cars. You have to realize that the people that came to you in that relationship, like why you was married to this person or why y'all was dating or whatever the case is, that might not necessarily be the people that you should keep hanging around with. So, like I said on the show, I was being fun on my wife's show Sunday, but the thing about it, when you divorce the narcissist, to me, you should just stand up in court and be like, hey, you know what? I want to divorce him and then his mama and daddy and then his brothers, sisters, cousins. And you just go down the whole list. I mean, it'd be cool. We can do that, wouldn't it? I mean, it really would be cool. We could sit there and just say, hey, you know what? I want to divorce all of them. It's no need in me. I'm trying not to laugh, but it's no need in me. It's no need in me being in a situation where I put myself in harm's way by hanging around, because I've seen it where people get a divorce and they still want to hang out with the brother, the brother-in-law or the sister-in-law. They still hang out with them or still call them, and but like I said, you setting yourself up for failure, because when you're doing those things, you're constantly getting whether it's negative or it could be something positive. It could set you off because now you're looking at like, well, they never did none of this stuff with me. You know what I'm saying? So they telling you about, oh, he bought this girl, or took her on a trip or something like that. and you looking like, well, he never took me on a trip. So why set yourself up for that failure? What I'm telling you to do, don't sit there and stay friends with these people. When you divorce the narcissist, divorce the family, divorce the friends. That way, and it's tough. Trust me, it can be tough. And the reason why it can be tough, and it's usually is tough, is because you didn't build connections with these friends and family. Let's be real. You didn't build connections with them. So you know these people. You've been knowing them the last 3 years, 10 years, however many years it is. So you've been knowing them. So y'all built the bond and y'all like family. And that's cool. And you know, I'm not saying that, like, again, I'm not saying that all family and all friends you should divorce. But if it's me looking at the situation, I'm going to have to step back and look at this and be like, you know, most of the people that I know, you know, we were only cool because of the woman that I was with, or, you know, your situation, you know, if you're a woman, there's only cool because, you know, the man you was with. So you got to look at it and be like, this might not be healthy. Now you might get to a point. What I'm saying is, you might, when you divorce the narcissist and divorce the family and the friends, you might get to a point where, you know, maybe a year or two later, whatever the case is, you know, everybody heals differently. You might be able to talk to these people and figure out some things that you might be able to talk about. But that's to each his own. Everybody cases differently. Everybody handles you know, divorce differently, and everybody certainly handles divorcing a narcissist very and totally different. So you have to be, you know, to each his own on that one. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, it's going to be easy or anything like that. That's not. Let's just be real about it. You know, when you're divorcing these people and you look at everything, when you go back and look at everything, and I know when I go back and I look and look at all the things that happen, you know, for y'all that didn't heard my story with the Honduras thing, with everything that didn't happen, you know, with the being married to somebody else and all this. So you look at all that. Why would I want to talk to the brothers, the cousins, or anybody? And you hate to say it, so but sometimes, you know, the kids that are involved in that too, you got to kind of let them go too, because again, the kids, and sometimes these narcissists, we all know, they will use the kids as a pawn to draw you back in so they can still have a connection with you. So you sitting there talking to the kid, and y'all might be talking about just surface level stuff, which is fine in a way, but there's still a connection for them. And then you know, you're on the phone and all of a sudden you hear them talking in the background. Nah, that's not, you know, think about that. So to me, you need to go ahead and just get out of there. This is when you need to let go and let God. You need to keep moving, because it's no reason for you still being cool with this family or cool with these friends. You know, especially when, now I'll take it one step further. Look at this. Check this out. When the people, the family that I'm talking about, that's on the narcissist side, is what I'm getting at. Let me be clear with that. They on the narcissist side of the family. They knew that you was being abused by this person, and none of them never stood up and said anything. Think about that for a second when you want to accept that phone call or that text message from that person, because they knew what was going on. That was their brother, that was their cousin, or their sister, or whatever the case is. Sometimes the son of the mom and dad. All these people knew what was going on, and nobody stood up and said anything for you. So you have to remember that. Keep that in the back of your head and know that, you know what, it's some truth to what I'm saying, because now the narcissist did all this stuff. He didn't beat me and cheated on me. I'm talking about, you know, you the woman, and then the same thing with the guy. You know, you got a woman that didn't cheat on you, or in some guys' cases, you know, being abused and things like that by the narcissist. You got to look at the people that know. In my situation, it was a couple cousins that knew. It was a best friend that knew. It was the brother that knew. So why would I continue talking to these people? It makes no sense. When you think about it, it makes not a bit of sense for me to sit there and talk to these people. I have nothing to actually say to them, to be honest with you. So it's nothing for us to talk about. So when I look at it that way, it's no way for me to actually have a friendship with these people, because I know for a fact that they knew. Some of, you know, like I said, the friend, you know, the children knew, the brother, the cousins, you know, whoever knew, you know, the people that knew. So I can't continue to put myself in that place. And I mean, what are we going to do? Are we going to go out and go out on a night out and go watch a movie with the family? Nah, I don't need to. Again, divorce the narcissist and divorce their whole doggone family and the friends that probably came in a relationship too. Now, if you made some friends on your own, that's not what I'm talking about. Again, each situation is going to be different. So you got to handle that the way you want to handle that. But just know that some of these people that you hanging around with are still cool with, and they feeding you information about the narcissist, probably isn't good for you. It's not good for you. I don't believe so. I don't think it's good for you. And like I said, I think you just steady. You wonder why you can't. You only got your head above water, just barely. It's a reason behind that, because you sitting there allowing yourself to continue getting information about the narcissist and getting different things about the narcissist. I like, why you want to know? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who really cares? About all that. Let me touch real quick. If y'all want to follow me, I got my stuff strolling at the bottom. Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can reach me out on there. That's my thing strolling at the bottom. Let's get more into this, because we about to wrap this up here soon. Like I said, I didn't want to do a long video, but I did want to talk about that, because when I said it on Sunday, I was like, you know what? We need to talk about that, because I think a lot of people, and I've seen it, I think a lot of people will sit there, divorce the narcissist, and be friends with the mama. I'm talking about the mother-in-law is what I'm talking about. So you friends with the mother-in-law for what reason? I mean, what are you talking about? We see it in the movies all the time. Can't think of a movie right off cue, but I've seen it in the movie where they get a divorce and then they still cool with the parent. And then you see them and you see the narcissist in person, and then at the event or something, and then you try to play it cool because you might be with somebody, whatever the case is, you try to play it cool, but then here you are saying, "Oh, well, your mama told me it's gonna be probably at this game or at this event." Why are you talking to the mama, or why are you on their social media? Stay off those things. Just realize it's not worth it. Not for anybody's sake, and then you leaving you like I didn't say it before. We didn't say it before on both channels, on Narcissistic Living and on my channel. You have to realize that you put yourself in a situation where you're giving a narcissist, or we're gonna say the demonic spirit, legal access to stay in your life. Let me say that again. You're giving the narcissist, or we're gonna say demonic spirit, legal access to stay in your life because of your connection with friends and family, when in actuality, like I said, you should have divorced the narcissist, the family, and all the friends. And matter of fact, we can go one step further. A lot of y'all be fighting over animals and stuff. Divorce the dog and the cat too. Just let all of them go, because that's another animals. A dog and a cat is another way to try to, where we go share custody of an animal. I ain't gonna say where they do that, because I see a lot of people do it. I get it. I done had dogs and pets before, cats and everything, but I'm just gonna go buy me another dog. I ain't gonna try to sit there and you give you access to come drop the dog off on the weekend. It's not a kid. So go ahead, divorce the narcissist, divorce the family, divorce the friends, and divorce the pets too, dogs, cats included. Some of y'all out there got tigers and ferrets and bears or whatever y'all got. Hey, divorce all that. You know what I'm saying? So just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? When you divorce them, just remember, you don't remember nothing else about this video. When you divorce everything. So if you can get out on your own. Now, if you're in a situation where you go win the house or win the car, hey, you take that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a situation where you financially stable, you're able to walk away from everything, and it doesn't hurt you not one bit, it'll ease the divorce. You just go ahead, let them have the house. You know what I'm saying? Let them have the car, whatever you need. But if you're in a situation where you can win it, you go ahead and get your stuff, get your coins, get what you got to get. But don't sit there, because a lot of times I think what happens too. A little side note: when you're going through these divorces, I think the divorces take too long because we're sitting over there fighting over what? We're fighting over clothes. We're fighting over vehicles. And I get it. You're fighting over homes. The only thing that we really should be fighting over when you have kids involved is custody. I mean, the house, like I said, if you can get the house, get it. Go for it. But don't prolong your divorce, because every time, think about how many times you got to go to court seeing the same person. Now, if you're a lawyer, you got the money and a lawyer going there, and it's going to handle all these situations for you, fine. Let that lawyer know that you want a divorce from the narcissist, the family. You don't want no association with none of them. Drop the last name, all that good stuff. If you're a woman, what I'm saying, you drop the last name and everything. That way you have nothing to worry about. You did, like I said, divorce the narcissist, it's everything included. Y'all got joint bank accounts. You start getting rid of all that stuff before the divorce is. Hey, let's separate accounts. Let me go ahead. As soon as the divorce final, I'm gonna drop my name. You're a female. What I'm saying, you drop the name, get rid of that, change the social security card. All the things you have to do to process. Because to me, every time you get rid of some of these things, it just make you feel a lot better. So you didn't got rid of the last name. So now you can go back to your maiden name if you're a female. The car that y'all used to drive together. Maybe you trade that car in or you sell it or whatever. You got rid of that. The house. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and sell that house. I want a whole new house. Or maybe not sell it. Maybe just go ahead and do a remodel. You got the money to do the remodel. Go ahead and remodel the house. But you're trying to divorce. What I'm trying to get y'all to say. What I'm really saying. You're not just divorcing this person physically. You're divorcing them spiritually and then mentally. And the reason why I say mentally is because you divorcing thoughts that all the good times that y'all done had together and bad, you trying to forget as much of this stuff as you can. I ain't saying pack it away and stuff it down. I'm just saying you start new things. You start doing new things, new adventures, new vacations. With your whoever you with or by yourself. Someone's got to be by ourselves for a while. So you want to continue to do that and continue to work on yourself and work on your healing. So let's get into the next Bible verse. Let's see. This one is Joshua 1:9. Joshua 1, chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? You see the word again, courageous. Do not be afraid. We see that again. We see an example from Deuteronomy, and this is saying, telling you, don't be afraid. So do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Don't them two verses sound similar? He's telling you the same thing. It's like he's repeating the same thing to tell you, don't be afraid and don't be scared. Now in Deuteronomy, we'll go back to Deuteronomy. What they said was, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. Remember, I said them was like the family and the narcissists and the friends and people like that. Or just anybody that's trying to hurt you. That's who them can be. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. That's Deuteronomy 31:6. And then going back to Joshua 1:9, like I just said, have I not commanded you? That's a question. Have I not commanded you? He's asking you, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Man, that ain't a word right there. I mean, think about it. He's telling you, right there, we going through these different situations in life, dealing with narcissists or dealing with family members and friends and people that want to do us harm or try to kill us. Don't be afraid of these people. Don't be afraid of these evil people. I'm throwing evil in there. It's not in the Bible verse, obviously, but don't be afraid of these evil people. Because at the end of the day, you got to realize that God is always with you 24/7. He's not with you 4 days out of the week. He's not with you 260 days. He's with you 365, 24/7. Every day of the week, he's with you. So you have to remember that. And you have to understand that like I said, people do evil things. We know it. Narcissists always do evil things. They are evil group of people. So how that goes. So I just want y'all to be prepared. And when you're going through a divorce, just realize you're not just divorcing just that one person. You have to divorce the relationship in its entirety. Meaning you have to divorce the family members that you probably got cool with. You have to divorce the friends that y'all, came into that marriage or that situation together with. You got to divorce the pets. You just got to divorce everything about that so you can go through your healing process. Remember, you got to go through the hurt. I did a video about that. I probably linked that on this one. You got to go through the hurt to get your healing. So to me, part of that going through the hurt is me divorcing all these people. The mother-in-laws, the in-laws, all those people, the cousins that's on his side and all that, the ones I used to go out to barbecue with and go out and hang out and go to the football games with. Yeah, we might like the same team, but we can no longer hang around and be friends because now I'm not gonna call you an enemy, but by definition, you being cool with that narcissist and being family or friends with a narcissist, I know y'all really, really cool, cooler than what I'll ever be. I can't associate with you because I don't want to have my feelings hurt. So I'm trying to get through the hurt to get my healing. So therefore, I'm going to divorce everyone that's in sight that has something to do with that, especially when I knew you know, they had something to do about with the situation. So, and they're like, again, everybody's situation is different. Just know that you can always go to God in prayer if you want to. Excuse me. I do want to say this. I'm about to end this video. I do want to say, for y'all that don't know, I am a certified life coach now. So if you want to book with me, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link down at the bottom. It's on pick time, so I have my calendar open right now. So you want to book with me? The first 30-minute, you know, consultation that we have actually be free, you know, so we can talk and see if we even match to work together, because you can't just work with everybody. So we got to see if we actually, you know, compatible and able to work together. So if we're able to work together past that, you know, then we'll talk about fees and things like that, you know, so far as, you know, life coaching and getting you through a certain situation, whether it's dealing with a narcissist, you know, in the workplace, dealing with them, you know, in life in general, you know, husband or wife, or just dealing with different life coaching, life events, I should say. So whether it's job or, you know, you're trying to, you know, come up with a better way to monetize your, you know, your time and things like that, we can sit there, we have a conversation about that and get you to a place that you'll be better off. So I guarantee that we can actually work through that. So again, the pick me time is strolling out at the bottom, so you can go there, you can do that. Also, my website, www.faithbasedworkplace.com. They have things on there, you know, you can see the peak time. I think I have it on there also. And then also I have blogs and things. I'm gonna start uploading more blogs. I've been slacking a little bit, so I will start uploading more blogs, so you will be able to see more blogs about narcissists and just different things. And also, you know, I have clothing on there, you know, shirts and things. Y'all see me wear my faith-based workplace shirts, you know. So, and then you'll see at the end of this video, I'll play the commercial, kind of show you what faith-based workplace is about and what we do, and then I'll play the other outro of the shirt. So if you want to purchase a shirt, again, you can go to faithbasedworkplace.com. Again, this video, I had to put it out there, and I might do another one, I don't know, but I had to put it out there that when you divorce the narcissist, you got to divorce the family, the friends, and the pets. Divorce all of them. You know, go to court and say, I want a divorce from everything. Because the quicker you do that, the quicker you move on from that situation, the quicker you can go to me, the quicker you can get to your healing process. So again, I'm Solomon Savoy. Hey, this is Faith-Based Workplace. I love doing this. I've been having fun. I've been on a roll of late, you know, being with my wife. You know, I guess she bring that extra energy out of me or whatever. But, you know, even when I've been doing the ones by myself, I've just been in a different character mode. And I just thank God for just allowing me the opportunity to be able to come in front of y'all and be able to share and say things, you know, positive things, you know, because the way I look at it, if I did it, so can you. So the situation that you're in, remember, you're not alone. There's help out there. They got my YouTube channel. You also have other YouTube channels like, let me put my wife channel up there for sure. You can check Shannon out on Facebook and Instagram at Narc Free Living. And then also she has a website, narcfreeliving.com. So you want to reach out to Shannon. She also is a certified life coach. So you want to reach out to her and book with her. You know, some people want to talk to women, some people want to talk to men. So hey, that's why I come in. Is you want to talk to me? Hey, that's cool. You know, you want to talk to my wife? That's still cool. Because either way it goes, like I said, you want to make sure, I want to make sure that you get the help that you need and deserve. So again, this was something that I wanted to record, and I wanted to talk about this because I'm gonna say I'm tired of seeing, you know, people thinking that they have to stay, you know, cool with their family. And you gotta look at it, it's the family that actually did them wrong. The family that was part of the process that got you to the process where you're in the divorce. Or you either in the divorce process or you already didn't finalize the divorce, but that family was part of that situation. When you look back at it, you can pick and figure out, you know what, they was part of it. They knew he was, you know, they knew he was hitting me or beating me, you know, I'm going to the hospital, going, you know, filing police report. Family knew about it. And you know what's crazy about that? A lot of family, they still would take up for the narcissist. We see it too many times. So they'll take up for the narcissist and you sitting there alone. And I think a lot of times that's what they want anyway. Like my wife, Shannon, my beautiful wife, Shannon said, they want you alone and by yourself. But remember, you're never alone. God is with you 24/7. 1, 2, you got people like me. You have people like Shannon. You have, let me put a couple of these things on here before I get out of here. I know it's a premiere, but I just wanted to go on ahead and show Shannon YouTube again at Narc Free Living. You have Tonya. She got a real good channel, Just Say No to Narcs. Pink Girl Teaches Us Joy, good channel, so you can get good teaching. So there's a lot of people that you can go to and get help. You have Shine Sugar Shine. She's new, but hey, she got some power with her. She got some stuff, with her. So you have to listen to her. She's dropping videos and things like that. And then Narcon, love her content. I love the accent and the content and what she teaches too. So you have different people. And then also Adrena Monet also has a YouTube channel. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I'm still supposed to go back and add, but just know that a lot of these people are there to help you, So again, Solomon Savoy here. Check out my website. You can follow me on the website. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And don't forget, before I go, because I'll be forgetting this later, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. So hit that thumbs up button for your boy, and go ahead and like this. And then if you haven't subscribed, hey, subscribe. If you a first time subscriber, for sure, subscribe, because I try to upload every Wednesday and Friday. It's my upload days. Well, Friday's actually alive. So matter of fact, this Friday I will be dropping that thumbnail. So it's gonna be Adrena Monet, Shannon Savoy, and myself talking about female narcissists. I think that's a real good subject, because most of the time we talk about men narcissists, which it's common because a lot of the men, abusive and things like that. But we have some female narcissists out there that are just as abusive, and they do things too. So again, Friday, be looking for that upload, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't ask me all them other standard times, because I be forgetting in California and all that. But hey, just remember, like I said, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be live 7 p.m. Friday. So thank you again. And let me go back to the 2 Bible verses so y'all can see you, because it's a premiere. So let me see. It's Deuteronomy 31:6. That was the first verse that I read. And then also Joshua 1:9. Very good verses. You can go back and read them, and then you'll see it on the replay. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for this premiere. And go check out www.faithbasedworkplace.com, to like I said, you can book life coaching, or go in there and buy some gear. I have shirts and hats and things like that too. So check that out. So again, thank you for tuning in. So I'll hit you with the commercial and then the outro, so you can see some of the shirts and gear we haven't seen yet. Thank you. God bless you. See you this Friday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right.
Faith-Based Workplace, LLC understands that narcissistic leaders are self-absorbed and hold beliefs of entitlement and superiority. At the same time, they act in their own best interest, putting others' needs and interests at risk. Therefore, workers can feel the pressure of working under narcissistic supervision. Such workers also may suffer abusive behavior from their narcissistic leaders. Companies with narcissistic leaders have higher turnover rates, and employees at these companies suffer from anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Faith-Based Workplace, LLC wants to help employees handle direct contact with narcissists. Faith-Based Workplace, LLC's mission is to train employees on how to deal with other narcissists' employees, staff, and managers. Visit www.faithbasedworkplace.com for blogs, tips, and exclusive merchandise. Check us out on YouTube for help.